people and families really move forward when they have strong advocates. The role of community living that not everybody sees is their advocacy role. It's easy to see our day program, and it's easy to see our residences, and it's easy to see the Riverside Grill and the clothing store. But the piece that a lot of people don't see is the advocacy piece, and I think that's a really important piece for families and a really important piece for individuals, is that sometimes the systems, the school system included, aren't doing everything they can or everything they should, and sometimes, like everybody needs a little push to move in the right direction, and I think that community living is really able to provide that push, and it's a positive push, and they're certainly really good at working with people and advocating for individuals and for families as well. Certainly my parents, back in the 70s were strong advocates for my brother, and my brother was the first child to attend the YMCA day camp that had a mental handicap, and if we think about day camps now, everybody attends those. And we're really able to stand on the shoulders of the people that go before us, and that really comes from strong advocacy. So I think that knowing what you want and working towards that sort of dream is really important, because not only are you advocating for yourself or your family member, but you're also advocating for those people that are coming along in the system behind you, and that's a really powerful tool.
Disability Matters Vote 2016 is a campaign being operated by Abilities Manitoba and Barrier Free to bring disability issues, and that's cross-sector. It's not just intellectual disabilities, it's physical disabilities, mental health, all of the disabilities that can hinder people in life, and at different stages in life. So as seniors need to use a walker, suddenly accessibility becomes an issue. And that campaign is about getting those issues in the forefront of politicians so that they recognize and give us some platforms on what their parties believe around disability matters in the upcoming election. It's important that people recognize the things that we have to overcome when accessing community, and it's important that politicians understand that there are many Manitobans that live, work, or know people with disabilities or are connected through family that these issues are important to. So it's not just the people with disabilities that this matters to, it is to our whole population. And when I look at accessibility, whether you're somebody that has an intellectual disability that needs a walker, or a mom with a stroller, or a senior with a walker that needs to get in and out of stores, having accessibility helps us all. So this is about getting the public to understand some of those issues, and to get politicians to give us some ideas on what they believe as a party and how they would address the issues that we have.
So what would you say to someone who is thinking about voting in April?
That when you're voting, look at the platform for the party you're voting for and make sure it includes all of the things that are important to you about the economics of our province, about the vulnerable citizens that we live with, because we'll all be vulnerable at some point in our lives. So as we age into senior, is the government going to be there to make sure we have the support? So thinking about those things means that then you'll have a perspective around what you're voting for. So knowing how our government will look after vulnerable citizens will help us see where their priorities are.